Toma.
Beginning with the double pinch dyno, an amazing dynamic route that requires quite a bit of pinch strength and commitment. So here I'm sizing it up, getting ready for that running start. And it's kind of a weak first attempt. I don't really commit to running the whole way. I'm trying to keep it more controlled, but just popping off there, I'm not able to lock it in. Just climbing up here and feeling the pinches because I know I can hold them. That has been up for a little while, so I decided to brush off the holds just to make them feel better. And we had the first time I'm able to stick onto it. And here we enter the crux. It's a big bump up to another pinch. And while it is a pretty decent hold, the way it's turned and just because you are canvassing up to it, make it pretty tricky. So this time I try and use the foot chip and see if that helps at all. Doesn't really, I still cut feet and need to pinch and squeeze hard. So locking down that first beta, boom, stick that crux. You see me really just lock it in, match the pinch, hit that crimp for just a split second, put the heel on and finish it out. So just a closer up view here. I do the exact same beta this time, just make sure to hit that pinch in the same spot in the middle and top it out. Feels pretty good to repeat it once the beta is locked down. The next route is an orange V8 that is very crimpy. It requires quite a bit of finger strength. So it begins down and left, and what's important when starting this route is to get your feet widespread and keep your hips close to the wall. Moving through those first few crimps, you need to get really set where my right hand is. Get all 4 fingers on that. Get the high left foot, keep your hips close to the wall, and make a pretty big move up. Because it is a slotted crimp, it is also quite accurate too. So here we are. This time I just go up so I can get that right hand set perfectly with all 4 fingers in. Get that high left foot, keep the hips close in, boom, stick it. Get the right foot out and hit that awesome undercling side pull jug. Do a really cool match here and shift your weight onto your right foot in order to stand up and hit the next hand. Do a hand foot match there. And I found the top of the 2 orange crimps there to be better. So really keep it tight. And I choose to cross over for the finish. A little bit spooky, but found it controlled enough to match. So, all right. Now we're moving on to the most difficult of the problems I'll be climbing in this episode. It's a blue crimpy V8. There's a rose move, and if you're not familiar with what that is, it's kind of like where you cross under, almost do a 180. You'll see what I'm talking about. So, tricky start here. You see me trying to get the left foot on first. I'm unable to maintain body tension. As well as when I hit that right hand, my left foot swings out and I barn door off pretty hard. So here you see me start with the right foot on, get that left, try and keep it tight. And this has also been up for a good amount of time, so I just brush it off here. So hit the right hand, this time I keep body tension, keep everything very tight, core and back. Reach out my right foot, and you kind of bump your left foot and shift into your left crimp. Move through these, they're not great holds, but they're good enough. Get that high left foot, and kind of a big move. Pretty powerful, reaching up to definitely what is the best hold on the route. Cross over, get the right foot, and hit the first of the final 3 crimps. From here you see me get a foot far over, and here is the crux. I reach under and hit that rose move, shift my weight leftwards, and fall into that last crimp, which is not the best. From here, just a final move up, pray that you don't fall, and top it out. After I reviewed the footage, I was afraid that I may have dabbed my right foot on that hold. The first time I sent this, that black route was not up. So this is take 2. No dab. The black route wasn't there, but I think that I might have used it on accident. So I hop right back on. Got that beta locked down. So you see me stick the first move. And just start cruising through these crimps once again. Between this and the orange route, it's a lot of finger strength. So I'm pretty happy I can make it up to here. Crossover, match the feet, and you'll see my left foot does pop off here. I still managed to keep that on. I kind of canvas my feet over and instead of keeping them on and just become too tired. So should have rested more. I didn't learn my lesson. I pretty much rested about 20 seconds and got right back on. But you know what? The mind is strong. So moving through these beginning crimpy moves, this is definitely starting to feel rehearsed now. So this time I am careful to just drop the left foot and not have my weight pop out. And this time I am extremely mindful to keep the right foot out. Unfortunately, I think it was too much. I didn't really focus on keeping everything tight in the fingers and just decided to move on. So next we have quite a difficult V6. This one was originally set as a 7, but once in a while you gotta sandbag something. So got yellow pinches, keeping the weight low here. This is pretty cool. Hit a pretty crimpy hold, and the first time I try a heel hook, try and match over, but the left hand is not that great and you need to get your feet up somehow. So the only way I can see is to try and take off the heel, but I fall. I'm not able to hold my weight on that left hand, just too spread out. So here, I get set in that position, but I remember what happened. So I decide to take my left heel off and go for the setter's original beta, which is a right heel hook. This move feels pretty gnarly. So coming into that, your heel wants to come off because it's a slopey hold that the right heel hook is stuck on. It's downturned as well. So you really gotta heel and smear your left foot against the wall. So here I'm able to just keep everything tight and move up that left foot, hit the right hand, get the feet up, and move into the rest of the route. From here, the crux is over, thankfully, but doesn't let up that much. Feeling at my fingers, but I keep everything tight, crossover, hit this last pinch, and I actually wasn't sure if I even had enough left to finish it, but I thankfully did. So, all right, yellow V6, down. Feeling pretty good, and we're moving on to the last route, which is a balancy flat wall green problem. This one is super interesting. There's a tiny green hold out to the right there. You can't really see it very well from this angle, so it looks nigh impossible, but it goes, fam, don't worry. So boom, we got a dynamic move where you catch your left foot and right hand same time. Super cool, pretty coordinated. Get the right hand low, take off the toe, walk your feet down and do a hand-foot match. This is a lot of hip flexibility. Pretty hard to get it up there. Get the right hand on, walk your feet through, and then shift your weight into your left hand. Get the right hip against the wall. From here, you gotta just kind of get that undercling, and I do fall. You'll see me take a different approach this next time, where that time I got my both hands onto the undercling in the top part. This time I'll actually stay a little bit lower, so just repeating these beginning moves here. Super cool start. I did not even mind doing this a couple times. So this time, get the left foot up with my hands lower, and then I move into the top part of that undercling in order to stand up here. So this feels pretty crazy. You're just kind of standing on one leg. There's that tiny, tiny green hold. It's really just index finger and thumb pinching that. Does not feel that good, but it's enough. You can use it. So from here, you have to get your right foot set well enough in order to take off your left and get your left out to that hold, which is decent. It's not that great. It's kind of far away. So I just was unable to really get my weight onto it. So here we go. Third time is the charm. Boom, do that beginning starfish looking move. Definitely feel it in the shoulders and scapula. It's a nice workout for that. Walk my feet through. This time I know to get that high foot, keep the hands low. Stand up into this last move here. This time I feel like I do a smoother transition, matching my feet there. Kind of know what to expect a little more. So get that right foot into a good spot. Kind of want to turn it so that you can get that left foot out and actually bear some weight on it. The next hold is far enough away that you need to shift your weight on your left foot. Boom, stick it, and from here pull in, get the right foot up. Originally I crossed to finish, but it just felt far today, so I don't like the match, but I choose to match there just so I can kind of securely go out and hit that. And voila. Thanks for watching. Much love.